What's poppin', world? Back at it again with another video for y'all, man. Y'all tapped in with the Head of the Game podcast. You know, make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe during the duration of this content, you feel me? Because we got a controversial discussion we yet again got to talk about. Y'all read the title. Let's get freaking busy, alright? Alright, this is why, and I know there's a lot of content on the internet far as what women want and their preferences and how they want it. And I kind of noticed this way back when, since high school, you feel me? And when I juxtapose this point, it's gonna highlight everything that I'm basically getting at. You know, and I'll take a personal story that I'll sit up there and I'll explain to y'all, and then y'all gonna get the big picture. So, long story short, I enrolled inside of a new high school, and I'm already on the football team because I've already signed up for summer practice, right? Summer practice, I'm already on the team, whatever. So I already got connections, you feel me? Before my first day of school, because I already are aware of some of my classmates, and I ain't even got no classes assigned, right? So long story short, I come in, football jersey. Like, not only I'm the new kid in school, you feel me? I'm also a guy that's on the football squad. So for 2 weeks, it was like I had a new face. I had the most piteous chicks come up to me, trying to get to know who I am, because when you have a certain level of mystique, you feel me, it makes people very uncomfortable and very curious about, you know, just your persona, right? But scratch all that. Point I'm making is, a month later, I fell back to the rest of the herd, you feel me, fell back to the rest of the pack, and I was just another kid at the school. Then at that point, it had me realize that women don't even know what they want. They say they know what they want based off of other females that sit up there and say what they want, but they really don't want it because, and I'm going to tell y'all the ugly truth. Here's the caveat. They do know what they want. It just doesn't apply to who they want. You feel me? Or who's the exception, or who's gonna sit up there and get them to the point to where they're gonna rearrange all the variables and all the standards and all the principles and all the boundaries. If a woman really likes you, she'll change all the rules for you. I'm talking about, she's talking about, oh, you gotta have a car, a job, make this much money, be looking like this, do that. All that don't even freaking matter, bro. If you're her type, okay. This is the point I'm gonna make. And I heard this off of this one podcast. Dude said, you don't even gotta lie to women. Because if you impact them enough, they'll lie to themselves for you about who you are and what you stand for. My point being is, there's two different kinds of categories. The stipulations and all these parameters and all these standards that they have, that is only preferably for the alternatives, right? And what's an alternative? An alternative is the person they encounter that they're willing to entertain outside of their ideal preference. So if you're an ideal preference kind of person, they'll just take the person as is, and everything else that's supposed to come along with that person. Now, you know, they'll sit up there and they'll make up the difference. So if you ain't got a lot of money and she do, she'll sit up there and she'll act like the money is yours. She'll endorse you. She'll pop you up. She'll put you in position if she like you enough, right? If you're an alternative, she not doing all that. You got to jump through all the hoops and loops, and you know, if you're not an exceptional person in her eyes, and she's a person that she's willing to entertain out of desperation and not willing to hold out, you feel me, for the person that she really want to be into, she's gonna make all these stipulations, and it's really just a defense mechanism or a form of resentment, not only towards the person she's dealing with, but towards herself. Because think about it like this. If you're involving yourself that you gotta treat bad and you're entertaining that person, what does that say about the person what does that say about that person? You feel me? So I say all that to say is, honestly,